Sorry guys, I definitely cannot wait any longer. Well, if you don't like snails, it's because you might have eaten them with the shell. It's like an egg. If you eat the shell, you'll be in trouble. Voila, an excellent idea for your next spring and summer parties. It already smells good in this kitchen. First, I'm gonna make the crust. Very easy process. So dry ingredient first, flour and salt. And then I'm gonna add my cubed chilled butter. And you wanna sand this. That's something that kids love to do. Then I'm gonna add my liquid, water and egg. But you can use milk if you wish. So you wanna mix this until just combined. Do not overwork the dough. Then I'm going to wrap this up and chill it completely. Next, the tart shell. You know, you can use the traditional fluted tart shell or make them into individual portion, but that's totally up to you. So flour the work surface and the dough as you go. So what you want to do, you want to roll this out into a 3mm sheet. So what you actually do, you let the dough going down to the side of the ring, and then with your thumb, you just apply the dough against it, all the way around. So I'm gonna cover each of the tart shell with 2 layers of plastic wrap. And then I'm going to fill them up with rice, but you can use beans, cherry pits, pie weights of course. And then I'm going to pre-bake them at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. So it's been baking for 20 minutes. So I'm going to remove the rice and then I'm going to put it back in the oven for about 5 to 10 more minutes. I can tell it's ready. Beautiful. Next, I'm going to fill them up with veggies, snails, and garlic custard. It sounds good to me. First, I'm gonna grab my cauliflower. So what you wanna do first, you wanna cut off the stem and run a paring knife around the core, holding it firmly, so then the florets should come off easily. That's going to be for the white color. For the green, I am going to use broccolini, bite-size chopped zucchini, and sugar snow peas or English peas. These are easy to prep. Carrots is a great addition too. And by the way, scrub carrots under running water rather than peeling them off, cause there's a lot of vitamins under the skin. To cut a carrot into dices, pick a large one and cut in half. Trim off one side in order to have it stabilized, and then cut the length into 3 or 4 and cut each portion into 3 or 4 strips and dice out. I guess the water is boiling, so before cooking my vegetables, I'm gonna throw in the garlic cloves and cook them for 5 minutes. That's going to be for the garlic custard. Right after, I'm gonna add a fair amount of salt into the boiling water and start cooking the vegetables. I'm gonna begin with the cauliflower and cook them until just fork tender and transfer in ice water to stop cooking. Then follow the same principle, cooking the broccolini florets and the zucchini. For the sugar snow peas though, you want to string and tip them first and cook them for just 1 minute and continue to cook the diced carrots, diced potatoes, and the artichoke hearts. Arrange all cooked vegetables on paper towels to drain. That's gonna be a lot of vegetables, but no worries, these can be reused for your next healthy and beautiful salad. So, you don't cook nails without the addition of parsley. So this is exactly what I am going to do right now. I want to chop some good parsley leaves and fresh basil, basilic. To mince basil, stalk a few leaves and roll out tight and slice very thinly using a very sharp knife, like so. Last thing, the garlic custard. Just blend the cooked garlic along with the half and a half eggs and some of the juice we saved from the canned snails. Then I am going to saute the snails in butter on high heat for a couple of minutes, then season with parsley, basil, salt and pepper. And of course, if the escargots are too large, you can cut them in half. Well, what I'm gonna do next, I'm going to spread all of these beautiful veggies inside the pre-baked tart shell. Then I'm gonna add the snails and the garlic custard and bake it again. I hope guys you have enjoyed this stunning escargot aioli tart with garlic custard. To get the full recipe, go to brunoskitchen.net. But for now, please subscribe, like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. Look at that, Papa. This looks like the garden in your tart shell, right after the rain. Because you can see the snails are coming out.